Hey guys, welcome to Thrive or Die. Lexi here. I just wanted to show you guys how to repot and pull the baby plants off of a Pilea, aka a Chinese money plant. So a little backstory on Pileas. They were a very sought after plant here in North America. For some reason, we were not able to get them imported into the country for a while. I'm not too sure why. But then sometime last year or the year before that, it changed. And I think I bought this one for $5 at Wegmans. So I now have 2 babies, but I've had 2 babies before that off of this one. So the mother plant keeps shooting them out, seems to be happy besides me sunburning him. So it's springtime and I need to repot this guy. I actually just repotted him maybe a month or 2 ago. He's just holding too much water in his soil, so I'm gonna go ahead and repot him into a coarser mix of orchid mix, and I'll show you all the ingredients for my soil as I do this. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and separate the two. So Pileas actually grow their own new plants through the soil, so you'll see little babies popping up as long as your plant's moderately healthy. He's not in the best condition, but we're gonna try and fix that and take care of it today. So first, you're just gonna squeeze the outside of your pot a little bit to loosen up the roots. I'm just gonna dump all of the old soil out so it's empty. And so here is the first baby. This is the smaller one. I'm actually probably not going to take him out, it's just too small. I don't know if probably would survive on his own. It looks like it's got a pretty good root system here, but we're going to leave him for now. We're going to take this big one off. So you just lightly pull it. And they usually come right off. So it has quite, let me uncover it a little bit, roots on there, so he should be fine by himself. I brought scissors just in case the roots were too entangled or together. Oh, we lost some leaves. That way you can just make a clean cut and separate the two that way. As I try to get the old soil off of this one might just come off. Yeah, so he's actually got more roots than the other one, so we'll separate him too. And we'll just go ahead and repot this guy. So I try to get all of the soil out from in between the roots. Just this soil was really retaining water for weeks, and they don't like to get their feet too wet. So I don't want to get all of the soil out of here just because it'll harm its roots too much. I'm just going to end up breaking them all off if I keep going. So there we are. So this will be the new plant. Hopefully he perks up after this. And repot this guy. And now that I see this, he's almost too big for this pot. But I don't believe I have another one, so we're gonna go with it. So this is a mix of, we have probably 75% orchid mix in here, a little bit of earthworm castings, some just regular potting soil. This is Miracle Grow because that's all I could find right now. And then I do have a little bit of perlite in here as well. I was actually repotting my Hoyas with this earlier today. Just super well draining soil for them. A lot of people, even myself included, tend to overwater their plants. So this will be nice and fast draining. Oh, I ran out of water for this guy. And I'm going to water him thoroughly after I potted him up and leave him in a nice little bright place. And for this one, just gonna do the same thing, fill him up. Pileas tend to be picky about light. So obviously you can see I burned the leaves on this one because I put them in direct sunlight by accident. Thinking that I had prepared the plant for that by slowly inching him closer to the window, but did not go well. Obviously, he got pretty bad sunburn. So I just tend to water my Pileas when their leaves start to droop, like this guy right here. The ones on the top you can see are pointing straight up. He's pushing out couple new leaves. But when these start to droop, and actually I'm burying him a little bit too deep here just because those won't recover. Ideally you want all the leaves to stay on and he'll grow nice and tall and bushy, but I haven't been successful at that yet. So here we go, got these two little guys, and then I'll replant the third one in a bit. But yeah, this is how you separate the mom and the baby on Peleas. I'm gonna keep them in bright and direct light, water them thoroughly when I get some, and hopefully that'll keep them happy. We shall see. If you guys have any requests for plants or anything like that, let me know. I'd be happy to cover them. And I'd love to see pictures of your Peleas. Thrive or die, guys.